So the Lakers win the tip. Outside Curry. Pass to Buford. Back to Curry. Now Buford. Up top Curry. Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Now here is Davis. Back to Curry. Jacks up a three. No out. On defense, the Lakers. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And so it's the Lakers with it. It's a three-point game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here's Mitchell. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. We're about 1 minute into the first. Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Ibaka. Jazz on D. Now here's Buford. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Outside Conley. Curry brings the double. Outside Conley. Johnson. Pass to Mitchell. Grab. Second chance shot. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. And so he hits both. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Back to Curry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And here is Conley. It's stolen by Curry. Here's the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Curry. The Jazz on offense. They trail by 3. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. They get a hand on it. Shot from the inbound. And Johnson puts it in.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Pass to Davis. Shoots the three. A rebound by the Jazz. Conley with it. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Now here's Johnson. And the basket by Johnson. 5 points in the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
He goes strong with the one-handed jam. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Conley. Johnson left side. Johnson left side. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the rejection. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's Buford. Back to Curry. Pass to Buford. Curry with it. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Mitchell. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Now Johnson. Now Conley. Here's Mitchell. Unloads from 9. Blocked. Now Curry. The three. No good. Now here's Conley. They set the pick. And they call an illegal screen here. Timeout called the Lakers. Here's Buford. Outside Curry. Pass to Buford. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go. He's got 9.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Outside Conley. They need this. No good. And here is Buford. Back to Curry. Pass to Buford. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
The Jazz making a switch here. Utah trailing here. Down low. Banked in off the glass.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Inside. Ooh, the double clutch. And Ibaka getting it to go.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Mitchell. From deep. And Curry pulls it down. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Buford. Back to Curry. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Lakers making a switch here. Simpson. Simpson sinks the triple.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's Davis. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll avoid the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Lakers making a change here. The rebound by Grant. Outside Curry. The tray. The Lakers rebound. That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws. The free throw drops for Grant. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Becker. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Lakers on offense. Here's Curry. Right side Curry. From outside, off the mark. And Utah has possession. 6-point game. Simpson. They get the rebound. Patton. No good. And here are the Lakers. Back to Curry. Pass to Grant. Tries a three. Outside Curry. Six to shoot. From deep. The long distance three is buried. 12 points for him.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Simpson. Oh, that's blocked.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Outside Curry. And another three for the Lakers. To the paint. Morgan. Simpson. Off the run, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line. Here's Curry, and no good trying to get that one. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Lakers on top. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one? Here's Tucker. Lock at 6. From deep three-point range. That's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Curry brings the double. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Here's Tucker. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Back to Curry. Launches a three. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Clarkson. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Right side Curry. Pass to Grant. Outside Curry. Now Grant from beyond the arc. And the shot is good. He's got 5.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Clarkson. And that one's good. Pass to Grant. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. No good.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Here's Tucker. Simpson gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry with it. 15 points in the game. Both loose. Pass to Grant. Back to Curry. Now here is Davis. Lets it go with the 3. Curry's shot is good. 18 points for him.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his three-point attempts.
That's his first personal foul. The first free throw is good. The Lakers making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. The shot is off.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Nice move. He stepped back and crossed it up.
Well, he's a little bit of an unknown commodity, Kevin. I mean, he may be able to use that to his advantage, sneak up on some folks.
Now here is Davis. Pass to Curry. The Jazz making a switch here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Buchanan. Just 5 to shoot. And the Lakers with another miss. Johnson outside. Gives him the lead pass. Grab. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. From the arc. And the Jazz, another three. And the Lakers call time here. The Lakers making a switch here. Here is Outlaw. Pass to Curry. Here is Outlaw. Here's Curry. They grab their own miss. Shot's good by Ibaka. He has 6.
And Steve, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean, they cause some real havoc when he's out there running the show defensively.
Johnson left side. Clarkson. Outside Conley. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Conley. Conley left side. Here is Outlaw. To the inside. Graham. Soft touch off the glass.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Back to Conley. No one near him. And the jumper is on the mark. And so it's the Lakers with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to Curry. Here is Outlaw. Pass to Curry. For the 3. And that one's good. 21 points in the game.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Now Conley. 8 points for him. Curry brings the double. Now here's Conley. Clarkson. Johnson right side. Johnson right side. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Here is Outlaw. Pass to Curry. Outlaw. Back to Curry. Now Davis. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Utah with the rebound. And here is Johnson. Fires the 3. Can't hit.
That's the shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
And the Lakers making a change here. The Lakers in the lead. Right side Curry. Pass to Davis. Back to Curry. From deep. That's good. 24 points for him.
This guy is on pace to have one of the all-time performances if the defense continues to allow him to knock those down.
Curry brings the double. Here's Mitchell. Here's Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Davis can't get it to go. Johnson outside. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Johnson lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7. Outside, Davis. Shot to that. Now here's Conley. He's got 8. Here's Mitchell. And the wing jumper offline. Pushing it up. Back to Curry for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Gobert. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Inside. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And the Lakers making a change here. On defense, the Lakers. They lead by 7. Here's Mitchell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. From deep. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we conclude the first half. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Utah trailing here. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Expanding his range. The shot will not go. And here is Curry. Buford with it. Back to Curry. Number 35. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Here's Mitchell. Ball's knocked loose. And here they come. Launches the 3. Here's Curry. Can't get it to go. Here's Conley. It's a 10-point game. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Johnson outside. No coverage that time. 10 points for him. Timeout called the Lakers. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now here's Curry. Pass to Davis. Now here's Curry. Outside, Davis. Back to Curry. Number 35. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Conley with it. He's got 8. Right around a minute and a half play here in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. Puts up a three. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Curry's shot is good. Now Conley. Johnson up top. Back to Conley. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Curry. Pass to Davis. Back to Curry. Now Buford. From outside the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
A challenging stretch here for Utah. Outside Conley. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Mitchell. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Rab. Makes the lead pass. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
He's one of the tougher players you'll ever see. Sometimes he comes away from games pretty banged up, but you'll never hear him complain about it or let it affect his performance.
Good on both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Mitchell. Knocks down the three ball. Outside Curry. Back to Davis. Pass to Curry. Here's Buford. Number 35. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 12 points for him. Here's Mitchell. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Johnson with it. Rab. And he makes good on the layup. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Curry. Number 35. Offline with his three.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Rab. Here's Gobert. It's blocked. Now here's Curry. 27 points for him. Here's the three. The shot misses. Here's Mitchell. And they're on the break. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Here's Conley. The teardrop falls in. 10 points for him.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Conley. Launches it. And Buford pulls it down.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Curry. A three ball. Rebound, Utah.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Here's Mitchell. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. And the Jazz call time here. Becker. Six to shoot. Stolen away. The three. But they recover it. Rob. And they're pushing it up. Throws down the breakaway jam. Down low. Pick off in midair. Here's the break. Becker finishes the break with a slam. Back to Curry. Looking to end the drought. And again, no good by the Lakers. Clock at 6. That cuts the lead to single digits. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
The Lakers in the lead. To the paint. It's tipped. Becker. And there's another one for the Jazz. And the Lakers with possession here. They led by as many as 18 points. Curry. And the Lakers with another miss.
He's frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Here's Gobert. Number 81. Shot clock at 6. Number 81. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. The Lakers making a switch here. On offense, here are the Jazz. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's his third foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
I don't think they've been as focused on taking care of the ball here in the second half. First half, they were better in that regard, so I don't think coach is pleased with that aspect of the game right here.
And here is Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Johnson with it. Here's Mitchell. Now Conley. Here's Johnson. The wing jumper off target.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot them.
And here's Buford. Here's Curry. And it's off from three-point range. On offense, here are the Jazz. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Conley gets the bucket.
And you can't forget, this guy is always on the prowl defensively, looking to pick you off if you get too casual and loose with the ball. He kind of gets in your head that way.
Curry with it. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Johnson right side. Again, the Jazz score. Now Curry. Pass to Davis. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Curry brings the double. And here is Johnson. Johnson right side. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Outside Curry. Pass to Buford. Back to Curry. The second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. He's got 31.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Now here's Conley. They double him with Buford. Now here's Conley. And Buford pulls it down.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Curry can't get it to go.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Here's Conley. Pass to Johnson. Outside Conley. There's the triple. That's good.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 34.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Took him no time at all on that one.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Conley with it. Conley up top to take the lead. No luck. They led by as many as 18 points. Outside Curry. Ibaka outside. Back to Curry. Goes up with the stripe. And again, it's the Lakers.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Utah with the ball. They trail by 3. And here is Conley. Curry brings the double. Johnson outside to tie it up. Rebounded by the Lakers. And here's the fast break. Here's Curry. Drops in the tray. He's got 39.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Johnson. Fires the three. Count that one.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Davis. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Here's Johnson. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. Curry with it. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Now Conley. Poked away. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Lets the free fly. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. Now here's Curry. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first one. And that second one is good. Getting both at the line. And
the free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Here's Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Now here's Curry. And again, no good by the Lakers. High, arcing shot. Grab. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And
that was a critical trip to the strike. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Utah calls timeout. Guys, what do you think? And here's Conley. Plenty of space. Johnson outside. And the shot falls short this time. And he commits the intentional foul. Curry. He hits the first one, and that. And he is unable to get the second one. Conley with it. From downtown. Trifecta.
It took him a little while, but he's really got that 3 working now. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And he just stopped the clock, so there's a foul. So the first one drops in that. And he hits both free throws here. So now
and that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And the Jazz call time here. What's your take, guys? Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. And so the Lakers.
Is that real? Ran up on don't really give a. Oh, man.
Everything is.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life, yeah. All my life, been grinding